Shalom, everyone. I was told by my friend King Oyster about this group, Women of the Wall. Now, since 1988, this group of women, and it's been growing every year, and they have much more influence now than they did back in 1988. What they've been doing is they've been going to the women's section of the Kotel, and they've been bringing their talitot and they've been bringing a Sefer Torah, and they've been going there and praying. And they've been, they've been spit on, they've been hit, they've been arrested, they've been detained. Um, you know, Everything that could possibly happen to them has happened to them. And so I was on their site today, which I'll put in the low bar, and I saw that they had a media outlet, and they had some videos on there. So I went and I looked at one of their videos, and this is what happened when they went to the wall. They weren't there to pray. They just went there in regular clothing, and it looked like it was rainy and kind of yucky that day. So they were like, they were fully clothed and everything else, and look what happened to them. That's crazy. Look at that. That is a lot of chairs. That's assault. That's assault. This is, look at this. They're broken. Like, you know, so okay, so you've got one side of the wall that's male, right? And it's ultra orthodox guys that are doing this. There are lots of guys who have no problem whatsoever with these women going to the kotel, wearing talit, and bringing a Torah scroll and praying at the wall. There's lots of men that don't have an issue with it, but these ultra-Orthodox people do. And I'll tell you something. I don't agree with it, obviously, because it's violent, and I don't think that Hashem is really going to be bothered by women going to the wall and praying, right? I don't really think that's the case, but what's even worse about it is that we live in a time right now where Western sensibilities are very hostile towards Israel, and they see this kind of stuff, and they think that all of Israel is like that. So this small little group of ultra Orthodox guys is making Israel look bad PR-wise to the rest of the Western world, who wants nothing more than an excuse to hate on Israel. We'll take any little thing and hate on Israel. They should be smarter than that. I mean, ultimately, they should understand that women are equal and that women have a right to go to the kotel and do what they're doing. They have every right to do that. I mean, uh, it is about religious freedom. It really, truly is. I mean, we don't, like I said, I think, I think Hashem is fine with a bunch of women wearing talitot, going to the wall and praying with a Torah scroll. I really don't see how there could be any issue with that. Yeah, okay, so these guys can find a law somewhere that says they're not supposed to, or women's voices are bad, or women's voices are evil, or they're just unpleasant, or whatever it is. But the fact remains that Israel is a democratic nation, and I think if the majority were to vote on it, women of the wall would come out successful. It's just this little tiny group, and so their implications are so wide-reaching. First of all, they're ruining it for the women. They're being incredibly sexist, and they're giving people in the West, especially the younger generation, the Obama generation, more reason to hate and misunderstand the nation of Israel. Let me know in the comments whether you agree with women on the wall or you disagree with women on the wall, or anything in between. Just let me know what you think. Okay, shalom.